We are live. We are live. We are live. Hey, family. Hey, family. It is 10 minutes after we didn't do bad this time. Yes. We did not do bad this time. Obviously, when a live starts, you got to give people time to hop on in, pop on in, and that's what we're going to do for a few minutes. Smooch going to do the introduction today. I'm just standing here. Smooch decided she had time today for the family. So we're just waiting. It's lets us know we are going live. So we're just waiting on some people to pop in. I have done an introduction to 3 different platforms, and so we'll see what happens. Okay, let's make. Oh yeah, we don't want to do too much silly. Can't play no music because then we got to do the whole copyright thing and all that thing. We ain't gonna do none of those things. So yeah, you think that light is projected enough? Hey, Smooch gonna be cooking today, and she got a conversation she want to talk about. You want to come do your introduction? You got one person viewing. If you'll type in the chat so we'll know who you are and that you're here, we appreciate you popping in.
Hey, welcome, whoever, Rosalind, welcome.
That's not Rosin. That is not right. Hey, she took my no. I know, right, sis? I know. Thanks for popping in, Pumpkin. I hope you're gonna stay through the whole thing. We do these lives every now and again. Sometimes we do games, and today it's a little bit more on the subtle side, but it's still gonna be cooking. You know, hence the name of the channel, Cooking Up Conversations. We don't get to see Smooch on here often cooking, but today she said she had time. So somebody else popped in. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Please say something in the chat so we know you're here. And you would never believe who just popped in. You never go. You're one of your favorite people.
Who is that?
North Carolina. Hey, thanks for popping in.
Thank you.
So I don't understand. It says we have. Look, talking about where's my. See how to be looking for you. I don't know why she a fan favorite. Okay, go ahead and do your introduction. So thanks for joining. We are going to be doing a giveaway towards the end of the live. So please stay here. If you're here, please plan to stay to the end. Let me tell you now. We don't do 5-hour lives, okay? We ain't got time. So our lives run 30 minutes to an hour, no more than an hour. Hope you got time. She gonna do the introduction, tell you what she doing on, and I'll be back.
All right. Thank you. Tawheen, welcome. In case you don't know what I just said, I don't know what the hell I just said either. But welcome. Glad you guys are joining us. Taking time out of my first day of NFL Sunday football, which is huge for me. So everybody on this live right now should feel very, very special and important that I put football to the side for you. Don't look for this to happen too often because it's not going to. But for my girl Destiny, I got to support. If not, I got to hear her mouth, and I choose not to do that. So today what I'm going to do is I'm a big Aldi fan.
The store
Aldi. If you have Aldi in your area, please visit it. It's always like a field trip for me because it's always something new and different in Aldi. Turn my mom onto it, and Lord Jesus, I can't keep her out of Aldi. What I found in there today was, well, I've been found it before, and I refound it again today, is eggplant cutlets in the frozen food department of Aldi. I love eggplant. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use that frozen eggplant cutlet, and I'm going to make an eggplant parmesan and just a basic tossed salad, something quick and easy. One thing about it is timing. I know for me, and it's just me, I don't have kids, grandkids, anything like that, but my timing is very important for me. I'm such a time management person, and I'm very structured. So I like to have everything in order, and I don't want to spend all day preparing or cooking my food. I prepare my food every day for lunch. So what I'm going to cook today is I will actually eat it for lunch tomorrow, which is big for me because I don't do leftovers. But this is not really leftovers because I'm not eating today. So technically that makes it not a leftover.
Okay, so anyway, what she said is you ain't never going to hop on one of her lives where she's doing a meal and get no greasy fried chicken, no smothered pork chops. Sis is a health food fanatic. That's what you're going to get. It's always going to be something healthy. And she's a prep. I'm like,
yeah. Anyway, let me have my moment.
I I'm just saying. I just want them to know they ain't gonna see fried chicken on here. No day.
No, you're not, because I don't eat chicken.
Sure.
Anyway, so also with that, I want to expound upon about healthy eating and my journey in the past few months. If you've watched or if you've seen me on here a few months ago, I've dropped some weight. And reason being is because even though I was eating healthy, I was caught up in that healthy food processed food healthiness. I love Impossible Burgers. I was eating them every day. And if you know about Impossible Burgers, it's that not new anymore, but it's the substitute for meat. And I love the burgers. Lord Jesus, put some cheese on it, some smoked Gouda. Oh, yeah, but that's gonna be part of my conversation. So let hold on, bring me back. Bring me back. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna let Destiny jump in frame while I grab, the eggplant so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna go over to the left and I'm gonna get it started. Okay, so don't leave.
Yeah, so again, she's going to do what she was trying to say was in addition to the meal she's preparing today, the conversation part, the channel is cooking up conversation. So the conversation part is her wanting to take the lead and discuss a little bit of her journey of her food journey, conversation about her food journey. And basically what she was stating, she's always thought eating certain things that's on the shelves, that's organic or vegan and all those things is healthy. How they're not always as healthy. She just kind of want to take you all down there. So she's going to prep, cook, and when she puts whatever she's putting in the oven, that's when we'll jump into the conversation portion. And at the end, we will be doing a giveaway as always. So how do I need to proportion this so they can get you on the stove? What, you can't bring the stove over here. The stove don't move.
I can move some things, but I can't move that.
Can't move the stove.
Right.
So last time we was on a live, it was more fun because we did a game. It was a stupid, silly game. Go back and click on the lives. You'll see it. It was hilarious. But this one's a little bit more serious, but still entertaining.
Right. So these are the frozen eggplant cutlets that I find in Aldi. Now, if you find them and you like eggplant, please go out and try them. They're very good. They are already seasoned. You don't have to go through the process of slicing the eggplant, putting salt on it to absorb the water out of it, then pat drying it, and all those steps. You just can take these, place them out in a casserole dish, or if you want to put them in a pan with some oil and fry them up, however you want to do them. But of course, I'm going to bake them. So Aldi, hopefully you can find them in your area, and hopefully if you're an eggplant fan like I am, try them out. So they come in a bag like this, eggplant cutlets. As you can see, they are already breaded, sliced. So all we got to do is make it do what it do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust this bag open. I already have some marinara sauce as well that I found at Aldi. I'm not a just pour out of the jar person and pour in a casserole dish. For mine, I have some in the pot simmering already. I'm going to also put a little bit of sugar because I like a little bit of sweetness to my marinara sauce. I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Benefit to that, because a lot of people have that debate. Sugar don't go in sauces, but for you, what is the reason that you put it in, other than the fact you like it? Because people say it cuts down acidity. Does that make sense?
Yes, it cuts down acidity because the tomato-based part of it, everybody knows tomatoes are very acidic. For me, I don't care about the acidity part. It's like my sauce a little bit sweet, a little bit. I don't like the tanginess to it.
Yeah, so it's not sugary sweet.
But majority of the time, when most times we make a homemade sauce, they do have a tendency to put some sugar in it.
Yeah.
Homemade, yes. So it's your preference, but I'm telling you what I'm doing, and you can do what you do. And this is what I'm going to do. Put sugar in it. So I have my sauce already going. I'm going to turn this a little bit so hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to drop this down a little bit more right there. So here I already have it some simmering. And I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to put some sugar already. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to also add some Parmesan cheese. Always makes things taste real, real good. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. We're just going to as one of my favorite chefs used to say, kick it up a notch. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in there. Or you can also put some fresh basil and or oregano, whichever you choose. But this one I'm going to put in there also. Put a few shakes of that. I am not a measured type of person when I cook. I'm one of those people, I just go with flavor. So I can't say, oh, put a teaspoon of this or have a quarter of that. I don't do any of those things. Okay. Don't look for that with Smooch.
Ever.
I'm going to put some garlic powder. And
you're doing good this time. Usually when you show the family members and stuff, she be showing out real fast. I'm like, slow down so they can see it. You're doing good. You're getting better.
No, it's not that I move fast. They just look slow.
Oh, see how she trying to rag y'all. Don't let her do it.
Yeah,
Did you show them these? I know you showed the box. You showed the actual items?
Yes, I showed the actual
okay.
items.
I don't do eggplant. So none of the stuff she cooks, for the most part, I don't eat most of it. Yeah, I'm just funny. I eat like a 2-year-old. Y'all know I got videos up about my health issues, my gut issues. So
yeah. So I'm gonna have that going on a simmer. Just to kind of like let those few ingredients I put in there marinate and simmer a little bit and get going. So I have my casserole dish.
She's so silly. She's silly.
Wow. Okay, I have a casserole dish.
Ross, who mentally alike? You talking about?
She
Girl, my mindset can't touch that one. Mm-mm.
So what I'm going to do is on the bottom of the pan, this is just like making lasagna, or this is just like making chicken parmesan. But since I don't eat chicken, it's going to be eggplant. But one thing about it, once you do this dish and you do the eggplant, just like chicken parmesan, you can then take it and have you an eggplant sandwich. Get you the sub roll.
Isn't it breaded?
It's already breaded.
But you would put a breaded, I guess like a breaded piece of chicken on the bread.
There you go.
And
it takes you a little bit long sometimes, but you finally arrive. You get
whatever.
So you can also do that. So I'm gonna
right, Nay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce on the bottom of this pan. As you can see, this is it's fast. If we don't have time, we want to sit down, we want to relax, we want to put our feet up, we want to do whatever it is we want to do, not be here in the kitchen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sauce on the bottom, and we're gonna keep this thing moving.
And I'm always telling her, like, she can get in the kitchen and literally cook 10 meals and take 30 minutes. Everything she do, I don't know where she get it from. She just know how to whip stuff together, boom, boom, boom. And I'd be like, you was in the, and I'm looking at the plate of food or whatever she's prepared. And I'm like, how did you do that? You was only in the kitchen for 10 minutes. So she does what she does, and she do it pretty well. Yeah, me. What you doing?
As I stated to the family, I'm going to spread some sauce on the bottom of the pan. They heard. I don't know where you went that part of the conversation.
I was over there. I was over yonder.
Yes. And you can put how much sauce you want to put on the bottom. As again, I'm just doing it so you guys, of course, if I was going to do it all the way to myself, I'd probably drown the bottom of the pan. But I just want you to see just a little bit. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about making eggplant parmesan. Chicken parmesan. Just put some sauce on the bottom.
Parmesan. Okay.
Or even if you were going to make lasagna, you got sauce.
I never put my sauce on the bottom of my lasagnas ever in the past. I didn't, but some people do.
Yeah, one of those things that you're not a real chef like me, so of course you're not going to put sauce on the bottom of that.
We got to cut that out. Oh, it's alive. We can't even cut it out.
You sure cannot cut that out. So I got my eggplant cutlets here, guys. I'm going to put them.
Well, how about do? Let me get this for you. All right, come on. So they see what we're doing. Yeah, we can't do everything till they back. So she has that basted and pasted and coated and see, and look what Ross just said. Take the camera so we can see. I know what I'm see. That's the sense. Me and you the one be see. She knew, like, why are you way over there with it?
Ross, I'm not gonna say anything right now, but okay.
Ross, she ain't gonna say nothing later, not about you, because you already know how I do. Okay. She's not gonna say nothing about Ross, period. I always had her back. Always go heavy. You need to talk about Ross.
So, of course, these are some pretty big cutlets. Can you back? Yeah, there you go.
I know how to do the cameras.
Upright, thank you. Since you're gonna be my assistant.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna push that over a little bit because
these things huge.
Yeah, they are.
Good gosh.
Okay. So we're gonna put that on there like that.
Eggplant on the marinara sauce smells good. I don't do eggplant. So can you tell the family members what this tastes like since you eat it on a regular basis? What do they taste like? Another food you can compare. Nothing?
Nothing I can think of.
They look like a big fried potato. They don't have a potato taste?
Not at all. No, it doesn't have a potato.
Avocado
almost
taste?
like I'm gonna say like squash, because it's in the
I
squash.
don't eat squash either. So I guess I'll never know what this tastes like.
No, you won't. Also, guys, I picked this up from Aldi. It's pre-sliced mozzarella cheese.
Y'all, she said she did a tongue roll. Mozzarella. I can't do the tongue roll.
And if you can't see, you can see the lines in it. It's already cut.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's already cut.
Okay.
So
And so we got the marinara sauce pasted at the bottom. The eggplants. I don't know. They taste like a rice cake. I don't know. She said how they taste like a. Oh yeah, yeah. They don't even look. I'll tell you this: when she cooks, the things that I do eat, they're usually amazing. She can cook. Now I would never eat this. So I don't know how good it's gonna taste, but I'm sure it's gonna be bomb for those who eat it.
Okay, so that's if you want to I need you to put that down.
Okay, we're gonna put this down for a moment.
Please don't let it fall.
I'm holding it. How's it gonna fall? I gotcha.
So then I'm gonna put the rest of this sauce on here.
Oh.
And you can put however much sauce you want to on here. And if you want to get real fancy like me, and you can also get you an Alfredo sauce and kind of have your pink sauce. You can mix it if you want to. If you don't want just the regular red marinara sauce. Okay, you can do that as well. I'm gonna slide it over a little bit. And of course, these cutlets, you leave them frozen until you are ready to prepare them.
Okay, so you don't do any type of preheat? No.
Well, other than the oven, just the oven I had preheated for I think 350.
No, I'm saying to these. You don't do preheat
take
to
it
these.
strictly frozen out the freezer.
So you keep the eggplants frozen, take them out and prep them from frozen. You don't do any like how you take things out the freezer and we let them thaw. That's what she's saying. Don't do that. Yes. So now she put the sauce on top.
All right. So then I'm gonna put some more Parmesan cheese on there.
Oh, starting to look like spaghetti. And y'all see how it's starting to come together. I still ain't gonna eat it, but it's coming together.
Of the oregano.
Some oregano. Okay. It's starting to look smushy, smashy. Now it smells good. I can't tell nobody what it tastes like because I ain't gonna try it. So, okay, eggplant. And so these are the type of dishes we get, y'all. Like,
okay.
Hey, Steph, honey. She told me, look, this one she cooking. Steph just popped in.
Hey, Stephanie.
New York.
Okay.
She's doing, what is it called?
Eggplant Parmesan.
It's called eggplant Parmesan, Stephanie.
So as you guys see, I was saying about the mozzarella cheese. See how it's cut in slices?
Oh, it's already cut in little.
Yes. So we're gonna.
So hold on. Oh, go ahead.
We're gonna put this. Can you put that down, please?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make sure they can see.
Can you sit it down?
Oh,
thank you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just put the mozzarella cheese.
Now, part of the live is never for me to be her assistant. I'm just trying so you all can see what she's doing. So give us a little grace if you see us over here bumping heads. Nice to see you too, Plunket. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah. So she's doing eggplant Parmesan. She's already gone through most of the steps where she has the marinara sauce at the bottom. She put a little eggplants in here. Then she put some Parmesan cheese, some oregano. Stephanie, you came in where she's now adding this mozzarella sliced up cheese, prepackaged. And she's already stated also, Stephanie, that most of the items came from Aldi. Now, I don't know what y'all got in New York, Plunket, but yeah.
Well, she's in New York, so she has all kind of Italian.
Well, you got the restaurants in New York, but not maybe specifically. Do y'all type in chat for me? Do y'all have all these? Oh, she said I didn't know you was Italian, baby. Okay. She said she's Italian. She know how to make look.
All right. So I'm gonna do it now.
This is looking good, y'all, and I know that. She said she loved Aldi.
All right.
So now she's gonna cover it.
I'm gonna cover it. Put it in. And then, actually, I said 350. Take this top of the foil. I said 350 is actually going to do it for 375 for about 20 minutes. No, I'm sorry, 35 minutes. So let me get this wrapped up and get it in the oven 35 minutes, and then we're going to do some conversing. So,
Renee, you still on? Because somebody dropped out. I don't know who it is, but it better not be my sister. Italy, girl, I'm like, why every time we connect, I learn something new about you, Pumpkin. Every single time. It's like I'm never gonna know you fully. But I got all my sisters in. Why you got? Because somebody dropped out and I didn't know who it was. But all right, my love is still here. This is what I love about my lives. The people that show up the most are the ones near and dear to my heart. I love y'all. I don't mind my subscribers that hop on that I don't. Look at crazy. Look at crazy. She told me, why you gotta call me out? Look at her. I can't stand you. I'm gonna disable your emojis on this side where they can't come in the chat. You keep that type of behavior up, ma'am.
Yeah. So then, like I said, also I'm gonna just do a quick salad. I have some green leaf, romaine lettuce, already washed and cleaned it. Even though it says triple wash, I triple wash it some more.
She triple. You quadrupled.
Yeah.
Isn't it after triple is quadruple?
English cucumber.
Isn't it triple? You see how she tried to ignore me?
I have an English cucumber, and then I have some cherry tomatoes. Also, I'm going to make a quick salad. And so this is.
Oh, this right up Stephanie alley. Nobody else's. No, this up her alley.
So you want to talk to the good people?
Yeah, because she's going to hop into her conversation. Girl, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, I only called you out since you were the only person that I hadn't seen type anything in chat in a moment. So it was all in love. Everything I do with you was all in love. Yeah, we don't do nothing else, right? Nothing else other than love.
We sure don't. So how's everyone actually doing today? How's everyone's Sunday going? Did anybody go to church?
Anybody
today?
go praise the Lord today?
I know Carlotta's sister went.
I know Carlotta's sister was in there getting it. She was getting it. She was getting it.
I know you went, sis. I know you went.
How about that call out?
I know you went.
Because we know. You get that Sunday praise in. Roz probably got it in too at the house. Roz like me. She like, I'm going to do people when I feel like want to, but it ain't all the time. It ain't always. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know why. See, it's showing. We know 3 people are viewing, but I don't know why it's only showing 2. But I love it. We knew you did. She said she did.
Okay, all right then.
Hallelujah. She said, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Ross said she ain't moved. I know my girl. Talking about she ain't moved today, only but for breakfast.
I feel you, Ross.
Sometimes it be like that. It's like.
Sure does. Like you just don't feel like moving. Sometimes you don't want to take no shower. You don't want to watch the JJ.
I don't know about that.
You just want to sit and just marinate in the sun.
She's saying that. Maybe I don't know who she's talking about because that ain't even her. If we don't do nothing else, we're gonna do that. So I don't even know why maybe she putting out for other people that might be like that. Whoops. Okay. So listen. Yeah, she's throwing this little salad together.
We're gonna get into the conversation part.
Then we're gonna get into her conversation that she wants to do today, which is again I know some more people are dropping in. So if you've been on a live before, I repeat things, and it's not for those of you that's like, why she's saying that she already told us. It's for when I see on my end new people drop in. So I'll repeat information for that reason. But today, Smooch is doing an eggplant parmesan for those who are just dropping in. And with that, she has a story that she wants to talk about. A little transformation to her eating health journey. She wants to talk about that, and just get started. We always do a live we always do a giveaway at the end of the live. So if you're here all the way to the end, you might just get the win. But if you pop out and you go away, then we can't acknowledge you. We can't include you. So that is on you.
Exactly.
So
I'm ready to get started.
All right, we're going to set up for the conversation. We're going to hear her talk while her eggplant parmesan is in the oven. For some of you, it's like, where is it? What are you talking about? She's fixing the eggplant parmesan. Where is that? In the oven now. So if you missed the first part, stay tuned to the end. Yeah. All right, we're going to start setting up. We just kind of get our little seating here where we can still be in front of the camera. Last time, y'all, I'm telling you, we did a game. It was freaking hilarious. You could go back and click on lives and look at the lives. It was freaking hilarious. It was stupid hilarious. It was a marshmallow game. Stephanie was here for it. And that's my chair. This is yours. I'm sitting in the same spot I sat in last time. you know my routine self.
Sitting in the same chair that she was sitting
before. Yeah, it's routine. All right, so we gotta make sure we're both in frame. Which hold on a second. I think in order for me to get in frame, we went over this way a little bit last time. You go ahead and start.
So, one thing about that I've learned with starting to eat, I've always been a healthy eater, Lord Jesus, eater. Back in the beginning of this year, February, beginning of the year, we always got to get the labs done and, find get with our primary doctor. So this year, I missed getting my labs done last year. So this year I got a new primary doctor and went to the doctor. I'm like, okay. She was like, we're going to do a full lab workup. Good. Perfect. I want to see what's going on. So get my labs done. All my numbers were not what they needed to be. And these numbers up high, like my leukocytes, and that's which is for infection in your body. My white blood cell count was not where it's supposed to be. I just had red on my lab results. And I was like, um, I knew I wasn't doing my part eating wise. Sometimes, of course, no matter what you eat, you could eat lettuce every day and still have some issues because you don't know about it. Some things are
You're not getting the other nutritional values that you need if you're just doing that.
So I was eating Impossible burgers because my job, I'm in a company vehicle all day, every day. But it's also physical. I'm constantly in, out, moving stuff in, out. So I don't have the luxury of, I'm gonna go to microwave, heat my stuff up. I'm just always trying to find.
And she's not ready to pull up to Wendy's, McDonald's, or Burger King.
No, I don't do that. So I was eating plant-based burgers. I love them. I used to. Vegan because I don't do dairy. I take it back. I do cheese. That's plant derived. But I was doing Publix. If you have a Publix in your area, stay from the bakery department because it's the devil. I was doing vegan peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies like every weekend. My Saturdays and Sundays were my I'm gonna eat what I want to eat time of the day because through the week I'm strictly on point. So I was doing that. I love Riesling wine, relaxed Riesling. So come Friday night, I'll go out and get a bottle or two because I don't want to leave the house on the weekend because I'm always gone from home anyway. And I would go through those 2 bottles on Saturday and Sunday of Riesling, get my drink on, watching TV, chilling, Netflix, whatever I'm doing. So when I went to the doctor, my numbers were alarming to me and to my doctor to the point where she sent me to a hematologist oncologist.
Which was a health scare at that point.
Yes, my father passed from cancer. So of course now I'm like, it scared me. It alarmed me.
I want to pause. What number in that blood work scared you the most? What, because you do blood work. There's always a blood makeup. There's different things.
Like I said, the leukocytes, my red blood cell count, and my white blood cell count.
Okay, so those were the 3 that were concerning.
That were concerning because one of them, when it's high, it means you got to stop internal infection. I can't remember the other ones that was alarming enough to my doctor said we need to send you to the hematologist to find out what's going on.
Okay.
Then of course your white blood cell counts what helps fight off infection, and your red blood cell count is very vital and important as well. And I can't think off the top of my head right now
Is it okay if I pause you in your story and back up a little bit for the family members?
Yes.
You said when you started, you said you've always been a health person. When I met her, she was like crazy. Like, how many eggs did you used to eat?
I used to eat about anywhere between 12 to 24 egg whites.
And when she told me that, I was like, ma'am, what? Like, why you eat so many eggs? What are you talking about? And so then, but again, she was on this go to the gym all the time, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to the gym. And so I know most people that I know, they do this type of stuff for a reason or a season. It's like, oh, I want to be cute for my birthday. I need to get slim for a wedding. I want to be great for the beach or my cruise. So when I asked her, well, how long are you going to do this?
Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean, how long? This is the rest of my life.
And I'm thinking, you're going to eat this many eggs and you're going to go to the gym? So that was the first time I heard anybody be that much into health stuff. So I just kind of want to give a little backstory as to when I met her, where she was and how healthy she was. And then, you've changed over the course of years. You've changed and you went to pescatarian, vegan.
Yes.
You kind of went in and out of that. So I just want to give a little bit more backstory to the overall story.
Yes. So I went to the doctor, and as I was stating, my numbers are up. And so I'm the type of person that I want to always do my part as a person to find out, am I doing something wrong? Am I taking too much of this in? Am I taking too much of that in? So got to the doctor.
Yeah, egg whites.
Yes, egg whites. And she sent me to the hematologist. So anytime you hear oncologist, that's very alarming because now that's a cancer specialist doctor. So I scheduled my appointment. I went in March. If any of you guys, like I say, have been watching from the first time I was on here, I've done 2 things. I've lost weight and I've cut my hair. We'll get to the hair journey another time. That's another subject that we all probably on here can relate to, especially just being a woman. And if you're a woman of color, and if you're not a woman of color, we'll talk about that later. So I went to the doctor, and from March to July, so you're saying 4.5 months, I lost like 18 pounds. Now, I didn't try to. My point being is I just cut those things out of my diet. When I say cold turkey, I cold turkey. I cut out the plant-based burgers. I cut out the wine. I stayed out of Publix bakery getting the vegan chocolate chip and peanut butter cookies. On the weekends, I would just strictly eat pretty much what I was eating through the week. And plus, again, as I stated, my job is physical, I'm in and out, and we are in Florida at 90 plus degrees with 100 and plus heat index. You can just stand and lose weight. So when I went in July, I knew I had lost weight, but I didn't know it was that much because again, I didn't try to. So I've dropped to 18 pounds just by really pulling some things out of my diet. So I realized, and even though I knew that the plant-based burgers were processed,
they're still processed.
It's still processed. And it's one of those things that I'm not gonna say they trick you. I'm not gonna say that the food industry tricks you, because you gotta understand still what you're taking in. It's no different than eating chicken nuggets from McDonald's. It's all processed stuff. And no matter what you eat, my point being is eat it in moderation. You can enjoy it, but when you're starting to indulge too much, like I was doing, I don't care if it was every Saturday and I was getting my heat on.
So I have a question. When you say the industry sort of kind of trick people, and it's kind of, but you do your own research and know what you're taking in your body. Do you think I think most of us know that the Impossible Burger came out for those who swore off beef. I no longer, I don't want animal products. I don't want to eat an animal anymore, which I always say, hey, they told me as a child, instead of telling me you want a cheeseburger, you want a bacon cheeseburger, had they called it a cow burger, I would have been stopped eating it, right? It took me 30, 40 years of my life to be like, wait just a darn, I'm eating cow. It's a whole animal that I pass on the side of the road. Wait, baby, wait. And it just mentally started to freak me out, which is why I love beef. I still crave beef. But had you called it a cow burger as a child, I would have been like, Mommy, a wet burger? No, I don't want a cow. I would have said no.
Yes.
But it was good. It's still good to this day. So, of course, we know the reason for that was to swear off those who swear off beef to eat something that tastes like a hamburger that's not an animal.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's given, I just want to be more detailed about what you're saying. So what you think is a health benefit, I'm now doing a non-animal product, it's still processed, which still puts it into the not so healthy realm.
Right. And it's like soybeans and soy, it's a bunch of other stuff because it's processed. So it's not like you say, just going to get that beef and just cut it and cook it. It's like everything else put in there to make it look like it's beef.
Yeah.
Someone said, what did the egg whites do? Well, I got to a point in my life, I didn't like the taste of yolk.
I thought she was asking something else.
The smell of yolk nauseates me. It's just, so that's what it was for me. That's why I started just only eating egg whites, because yolk, gross. So that was just me. A lot of people that's big in the fitness industry, they do a lot of the egg whites because it's lower for calories. Egg itself, I think, is maybe like 70 or 80 calories, whereas the egg whites is like, I think, 7 in a large egg calories. And when I was big fitness, like she said, I would get up 3 o'clock in the morning, make my food, go to the gym, work out, come back home, drink my protein drink, go to sleep for about an hour, get up and go to work. That was me, like 6 days a week. I was
like a machine or robot.
Yes. And so back to what I was saying, as far as with the processed food and the way that I'm eating, sometimes when we think about, my doctor told me I need to lose some weight, you ain't got to go run out to the gym always.
Hold on real quick. Kay Thompson, we see you in the house. Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey.
See you in the house. I like to acknowledge when I see people come in. I want nobody to feel ignored.
You don't have to go start running to the gym. And, at the beginning of the year, everybody like, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to the gym. Stop wasting your money. You can just pull some things out your diet. And one thing I tell people, you didn't gain that weight overnight, so you're not going to lose it overnight. It took you days, weeks, years, months to put that ass and gut on you. It's going to take you days, years, and months to get that ass and gut off you. And I'm not saying that it would increase, maybe you losing weight a little bit faster, but it's just pull out some things out your diet. That's it. And that's what I did. And I guess I lost almost 18 pounds. So I'm a little bit smaller, She
a lot smaller. Ain't no little bit. I wanted her to pull a picture up in her phone of herself, but we forgot. But yeah.
And so I don't have my phone over here, but
but
I feel good. That's my point. I feel good. My clothes don't fit right anymore. And unless Destiny take me on a shopping spree for my upcoming birthday, they're gonna continue.
Becky, you hear your friend? She said take on the shopping. Becky, you hear her?
It's just I know, right?
She said I was never with right, and then she like, so for the diet I lost a day. Okay, I've got it. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's just in the diet. Sometimes it's just in the diet. And real quick, y'all, because I had somebody drop in, Kate Thompson, she just put together eggplant parmesan. It's in the oven, which is why we're doing the conversation portion. You know our channel, Cooking Up Conversation. So she's cooked. We're up into the conversation portion. And so she just wanted to do that today, as well as talk about a little bit of her health food journey and the pivotal points to that, how she thought she was eating certain stuff because it's vegan or organic or whatever the shelf makes you think it's healthy. So she's just giving a little bit of a replay of that journey and what it's like, and then some things that she's had in her diet forever that she thought, oh, this is good, this is healthy, and just kind of realizing that it's not so healthy. And I just say, y'all, we just have to be mindful, careful, and do our own research with that, because everything on the shelf nowadays that's, you know, not regular stuff that's supposed to be in the health arena, it's all promoting something healthy. But if you dig and research, you're going to find something that's not so healthy. So it's all a matter. Do your research and do what's comfortable and what works for you and your body. We ain't doctors. We're not specialists, nutritionists. We're not giving that type of advice on this channel ever. Just a personal journey. So it's never talking about nothing that we trying to promote and somebody go out and do something. Because you get sick. You get anything, you won't say, oh, well, I heard it on Cooking Up. No, you didn't.
No, you sure
No,
didn't.
you didn't. No, you didn't. You heard her personal journey, her personal story, and me don't matter because I barely eat anything.
So I'm going to show you guys a picture. This is how big I was.
Dude, that ain't even big, but go ahead.
Well, I'm not big, but
this is her workout body. Put it
I
like
want
that.
you to short, I don't know if you can see that.
See that arm? How she was pumping them arms up?
That was me. And that was every day. You see, where am I taking a picture? But I was never one of those people to get in the gym taking pictures because to look, you know, like I would always take pictures. I want to see my progress, to see, okay, I need to target a little bit more here and there. So this was me 5-6 days a week. I'm saying like before it even got big to where it is now, like on TikTok and all that. This is like from like 2000, maybe 14 or something like yes. So I was already doing that. Now I have not lifted a weight in probably come this February 2 years. I haven't been to the gym. I still pay for my gym membership, which I keep always going to cancel it. But
and I be thinking mentally, is she okay? Because I never thought this woman would ever stop. Yeah. And I just asked her, why do you do it? Because she's, you know how you have some females people consider to be tomboys or athletic. So I just think when I met her, she had locks. Well, I'll do severe long hair down her back. She used to wear it in a little girly ponytail. So I was like, what is your point? Why do you do it? You know, because everybody have a different reason. And hers was, most of it was just therapeutic. She liked to be in the gym. It was her therapeutic, isolated moment to just cut out the rest of the world.
Yeah, that was my release. That was my release. That was my scream. That's what I did. That's why I took my frustration on, and that's why I got the best thinking. Preparing for my upcoming days, my work days, things I need to put into perspective in my life was my music on and pushing some weights. I got the best conversations from within myself being in the gym. I stopped lifting right before COVID, a year before COVID. I was in a major accident, had to have back surgery, was down for 3 months.
A major accident that looked like she didn't get out of the car, but actually got out of the car with not a scratch, a bruise, nothing.
My car flipped 3 times on the Florida Turnpike and landed on the guardrail.
I wish we had pictures of stuff we're talking about.
Maybe you can add.
I'm so used to doing B-roll.
Yeah, so that changed it. When you are a big fitness person, and then I ended up having to have back surgery, as I stated, it's hard for you to remove how you used to do things, or when you're working out, you know, when you're lifting and you're bench and pressing and your back is an intricate part of your workouts. And when somebody goes and now tells you can't do this the same way, that was detrimental to me, because that was all I knew was the fitness, getting in the gym, working, pushing weights. Because now I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Then COVID hit and all the gyms got shut down. And I even got to the point I went and bought some weights and bands and all that. And still I didn't work out because I was still stuck in my mind. Like, no, I got to be in the gym, or no, my back now has been operated on. And okay, now I have to rethink how I'm going to do the fitness part. How am I going to lift? And so I went into like a depression within myself. When COVID lifted, I got back in the gym, but I still was not the same up here. I realized that I had other work to do within myself that wasn't about the physical part of me. And that became the forefront of my new journey, which hence how I started, even educating myself even more so on nutrition. I'm like, okay, I'm not in the gym lifting anymore because of COVID, and not because I'm not mentally there. I still want to keep my body healthy. What can I do? So I started on food. I've even gone to personal training school just to get a better understanding. Never personal train anybody. It was just my own thing. And also just to know how to move and how nutrition wise. And then, of course, I say plant-based, all that stuff came on the scene. And here I am today. I will be 53 in November.
I'm telling my age.
I just
this is a better picture, just showing her with more weight in her face. You can see like her face. Yeah. That's a good picture. You too.
And hair.
Yeah, and hair.
Yeah.
She just recently did that. What, about a month or two ago?
Yeah, back in July. And again, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation piece that we're going to dive into, because I want to share it. And I know a lot of us as women, one thing I tell people, don't get it twisted about my appearance. I look like my father. I wouldn't change his look because he was sexy as hell. So I feel like I am. Well. Okay. You see it. Okay. Yeah. Bring the light. Bring the light. Yeah. Bring the light on.
It ain't doing it. Ain't
So
okay.
But all seriousness. So I as far as all of us, that your hair is everything. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into that, but I've gone through as well with a lot of, I'm sure my sisters on here, and if it's not you directly, I'm sure someone that you know. And it's a journey. It's a journey. And one thing I have done over the years and over the months is embrace myself even more and say, this is just a shell that I'm borrowing and renting right now. It's not about this. It's about what's within this. So no matter what I have hair now, don't hair, if I'm bald, if I look a little bit more masculine than the next woman, if my walk is like I'm trying to pimp, or is my walk because I've had to have surgery on my leg.
Girl, man, why you trying to walk all cool? What's up with this? What's up?
And one thing about it is, like I say, I love me. And when you learn to embrace yourself and you receive, and this is who I am. This is who you are. Forget what anybody else thinks. You're who I am.
You have to.
And then you just keep it moving, and you just keep it moving, and be thankful that you are blessed with another day to get it right. As long as when I do this tomorrow, okay, I got another day to get it right. And
yes,
so,
absolutely.
That's it. That's what I want to share with you guys as far as the food goes. If you're a woman, man, brother listening in the background, and you have some weight on you, you got to get out there and run 5 miles, 10 miles. It helps for the cardiovascular part of your heart to help it move smoothly. Get out there and do some walking. But you can just start pulling some things out of your diet. You can just pull back. I'm not saying erase it out your diet, but you can just pull up on it a little bit and give it some time. Give it some months. Give it some weeks. Again, you didn't put that weight on in days or weeks or months. It took years to put it on. So it's going to take some time to lose it.
Y'all, I'm going to interrupt real quick. We just talked about this. This is very touching and dear. I really don't want her to look, but if she looks, that's fine. This was the actual, her vehicle. When I say she got into a real bad wreck, this was after it had flipped 3 or 4 times. This is where and how her car landed on a guardrail
on the Florida Turnpike.
The back side of the car. This was, again, I don't know if this was how bad that was. And she walked out without a bruise, without a scratch. This is the other side of her car. She walked out without a bruise, a scratch, and this was one of her, well, you can see the back side, so we're not showing her personal, but yeah. That was how bad that was.
And then even with that.
And even this right here was just, what do you call it? Observation. This was just observation. Nothing was wrong. This looks bad. The lady, she had her phone, she had her glasses, she had everything intact. It was extremely strange that she walked out. Yes, praise God. But then, that's how bad that was.
Yeah. And then what was funny was about 6 to 8 months after that, my back started bothering me. That onset of the accident.
Yeah, so it was an aftermath.
Yeah, and I found that I had my lower back started bothering me, and I had kind of found out I had broken disc and was floating, and that what was causing me pain. And I ended up having a surgery. And I have sitting is the worst position for us to be in. So I even though I do sit, I'm always up and out moving at least every 30 minutes, even when I'm working. So I'm always still moving. I've never been one to sit still ever, even still now. So when you guys hear me say, "Oh, I'm sitting on the couch," that couch pretty me was brand new. I just started sitting on it really in the past couple of years, enjoying it. So I just want to share with you guys my part of my journey in my life, and maybe it will resonate with someone on here. And if you have some questions and you want to ask, please ask.
Yes, always very
Yes.
personal. Again, we're not nutritionists, professionals. No. We don't profess. You know, you have to be careful about that type of stuff because if people take information, you say do something and something happens, it can become lawsuits and all types of disputes. Yeah. We don't ever. We're just always sharing personal stories, personal opinions. Roz, somewhere in one of her comments, she said thank you and glad that, of course, she and I was able to reconnect. She was saying thank you for the information. It's very helpful.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And I feel like the biggest thing is when you share your journey with people and they sometimes can relate or understand.
I'm saying Roz is a complete clown. So I'm okay, thanks for the information. Now go to the oven. Roz, like, what's going on in that oven?
Damn. Okay, Roz. Put your greedy ass. But okay, I'm gonna go to the oven, okay? You see, I was trying to do some talking time, Roz, trying to get an eggplant, time to cook.
If it come out raw,
you want to see the end result.
If it come out raw, it's all Roz's fault, family. If it's not done, if eggplant's still frozen, we're gonna all go over and see about Sister Roz. She's talking about she cooking with us. We're just gonna check on it.
Yeah. Just so Roz can
But we thank you all for tuning in on our live. We don't do them often. If I could or had it my way, I would do them every Sunday.
All right, Roz.
How much time do you actually have on it?
I put 35 minutes, so since Roz want to
how much time is it?
It's like 7 minutes left.
Okay, so we got like 6 minutes left.
But I want to go ahead and give you
Love you, boys. Oh.
Right now what it's looking like.
Go up some more. You gotta go up. There you go.
It's hot.
Well,
that mozzarella cheese has melted some. Now,
that's with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, and which I forgot to do. I forgot to grate some extra Parmesan cheese.
Oh, yeah, to sprinkle on top.
To sprinkle on top as well. But it's just like I said, the fresh mozzarella cheese slices.
So you're gonna stick it back in for the last 6 minutes?
I took the foil off and I'm gonna put it back in for the 6 more minutes. And
all right. So everybody got a sneak peek. Thanks to Roz. Yay!
So
you eat eggplant. Okay, then you tell me what it tastes like. Cause she was like,
But when you're a person's not really a foodie, it's kind of hard to tell you what it tastes like. I mean, like I said, you don't eat squash, so I can't say, it's kind of like a long squash because they're all the same.
I feel like most foods have, like you said, something else that you could either relate it to, even if it's texture, like it has a such and such texture or such and such taste.
Again, the best I can say texture-wise would be like zucchini squash.
So then that may help somebody else. It's not all about me. I'm just asking, but somebody else on the live, some of the family members making squash, y'all may know.
It's along the lines of like zucchini or the yellow squash. It's not as the texture wise, it's pretty much about the same firmness of it. Depends on how you like your zucchini or how you like your your zucchini.
Okay, so I know you had them cooking skills. Okay,
yes, so it's the textures like that. And one thing about eggplant, like with me, I don't like to do a lot of starchy stuff. So I take my eggplant and I make eggplant fries. So I cut them up like fries and I'll do a breading and I'll drop them in the oven and bread. So I like that. I like that as well.
Yeah.
When I don't want to do potatoes. So you can do different things with eggplant. Again, like I was saying in the beginning of this live, that same eggplant, you then can make you take your hoagie roll and have your eggplant Parmesan sandwich. Put you some marinara sauce on the bread. Stephanie on here, she's Italian. She knows all about that. It's good.
She done got quiet. I think she's still in. She done got quiet.
That can be something you can do with it as well. Just one thing I've learned: get creative. Get creative.
Okay.
Get some mushroom. All right,
Miss Creation in the kitchen.
Yeah, get creative.
We're gonna have to do split screen. Y'all gonna have a cook-off.
Exactly.
You want to have a cook-off with them?
Yeah. And it's one of those things again. That's enough for me to have for 2 days, but then I like to be greedy. That's probably enough for 1 day. You know,
you gonna eat 4 of those big things? You get 2 days.
It'll be 2 days. I have a salad to go with it. Yes, I'll be all right, Raj, just be cooking.
Okay.
But I just want to drop that little bit of information onto you guys. And again, I want to say thank you because this whole YouTube journey is not an easy thing. And as I tell her, I am very thankful and glad she does what she does. And also, I don't always, again, have the time to jump on and do this. A lot of times my weekends, I try to excel, relax, and do nothing. And my time is not that. It's not that I don't have that much. So, but
something I haven't
good
talked about that, but just to kind of piggyback, you saying the gym, how the gym has always been therapeutic for her, and I haven't talked about. I haven't actually done an isolated video about it, but YouTube is like that for me. We'll get into some of my mental health challenges on an actual video, and so it's therapeutic. It's like a hobby, but it keeps my mind busy in a good way. So when we always saying thank you, we really mean thank you. For those of you to hop on, engage, however you choose to support, it's appreciated. Because it helps me. It helps me on my mental health journey. And again, I'm going to do a video soon to talk about, more of what that's like and what it looks like for me and what it's been in.
Yes. And that's one thing, if anyone on here as well has a YouTube or anything, please drop it. And so we come back and give the same love and support.
Because we support for
Definitely.
Support.
We say do a podcast.
Everybody's been asking about that. And a lot of people say, well, what you're doing is a podcast. And I don't really know like what the different dynamic is other than the big podcast mic.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, most podcasts, to me, someone correct me if I'm wrong, you're like interviewing people. You have a lot of guests on, and you have the like therapist chairs and a podcast mic. So I don't really know how to really navigate that.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
And then maybe that might end up.
And it may turn into that. Everything when y'all have seen people on social media. You see them doing one thing, then it turns into something else, and then it turns into something else, and then it's like, woo! So right now I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what makes sense, what I understand. And as I learn, because I always research YouTube and things, I learn some things and put some different twists on it. That's why we do. Every now and again, we hop on and do a game. We make it fun. Yes. Y'all know my channel is about deeply rooted intellectual conversations, like life topics. I don't like to keep it there because it can be so deep, so boring. That's why we hop on and do a silly game. When y'all see me do my individual videos, I'm clowning, I'm doing something silly to keep it light. So, that's just where I am now.
And again, I said it before, and I would say it every time that I'm on here with her. Thank you guys. I appreciate it very, very much. And I'm so proud of this woman right here for learning how to do the content part, the editing part, because I'm like, okay, hey, sweetheart, hey, look, I'll jump in and help where I can, but
tell them real quick about how we looked up CapCut. The first time we did the CapCut.
Yeah, the first time she showed me the tool that the CapCut to use, I was like, the hell, what? Cap do what? No, I don't know what.
It made zero sense how to edit.
So again, it's when you learn to do something like this, or better yet, when you get the energy and the let it go and you just get on here and do this. I'm a very, very, very private person. For her to get me on here is just like huge, but it helps me grow as well. So I put me to the side to get on here and support my girl as well. So when you guys see me on here and you see this part of my personality, once this camera off, I'm back as cool as I saw the pillow. I don't, but I'm gonna rock with my girl. I'm gonna rock with her. I really am. If not, on top of that, she's gonna get in my.
No, I'm not. But in most of my videos, I'm always saying, y'all know Smooch don't really do social media like that. So when you see her, that's what she's saying. She's, and I say every now and again, she's coming out a little bit more. But I think anybody on here that knows me personally, and there's about 3 people on here that know me personally, y'all know I'm a talker. That too for me is therapeutic. So being around her, going on 14 years, she's learning to express and be. It's just therapeutic. You have to talk things out, express things. You have to navigate those life conversations with people, things that tough conversations, things people don't like to talk about, don't want to talk about. And so it's like, look, she done been around me, so she's definitely learning to open up and talk more. And then this is new, but I'm like, girl, what we do in our personal life, talk, clown, be silly. I'm like, just do it on camera. It's the same thing. And time is up. Here it is. And
Ross. So it's still pretty much the same way.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. Y'all check it out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And again, take you some fresh grated Parmesan cheese and put on like a block of fresh grated Parmesan cheese, not the bag stuff, not the stuff in the container, but just get your grate and get your block out, throw it on there, put it back in the oven, let it get some more heat to it. If you want to throw a little bit more oregano on there, maybe some freshly chopped basil, and make it do what it do.
Turn on. Oh, you can't this side. Turn on both sides. The pan all burnt on that side, but not on that side. But it's okay. Yeah. So the camera sees it. Y'all, this looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't eat it because I don't eat eggplant, but it still looks amazing. It smells good. I mean, the sauce smells good. I do eat spaghetti sauce. Or yeah. Sis, be more specific. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Am I open to our topics? What? Be more specific, please. So I can answer your question accurately, please. Pumpkin pie. Y'all, that looks good. And I wouldn't even. I hate it when she does that. What? See, sis, you got jokes. I'm gonna mail you some all the way to North Kakalaki. She talking about try it. It don't look that good.
So see, that's just
there it is. There's the meal for the day.
So I have my little special salad dressing I like to make. I like to take the zesty Italian packets and follow the recipe on the box. But I also like to throw some liquid smoke in mine and some honey. So now I have like a semi-salty sweet dressing that's gonna go on top of that. And that's what I'm gonna indulge in. And it's gonna
I like to do this things that's foreign to me. I like to be more inclusive. I never knew what the heck this was, never heard of it. But this, when she said liquid smoke, y'all probably don't heard of. See, more people that cook, know things that I don't know because I'm such not a cooker. But yeah, liquid smoke is what she mentioned.
Yes. So
I love it now that I know what it is, and I've had it in the house when I used to eat those burgers with her.
And this is what I'm talking about, the zesty Italian packs.
Okay, so those two items.
Yeah, so I follow this by the recipe that's on
and some
here.
honey.
I put honey, some liquid smoke, and sometimes I put some chopped shallots in it as well. And of course, anybody that's like not really a cooker.
Oh, see, I see it. See, listen, hold on real quick, shallots. Real quick. This is what I be saying. I'm a talker and she's not. She's like understanding it, and if I say it real fast, whatever. And if sometimes when I pause her, she be looking at me like, quit pausing me. But I like to let her know, you never know what the family members may have questions on when you're just rushing through stuff fast. And look, Roz had never heard of it.
My apologies. I'm getting better with this.
Liquid smoke. So she had never heard of it.
Yes.
And as I figured, everybody don't, everything on the shelf you don't know anything about.
So I'm not a creamy ranch type of dressing person. I like more of a vinaigrette. So that zesty Italian, I remember then as a kid, my mom would always make that and we would have it on a salad, but I like to throw a few things in there. The liquid smoke, I like it because it gives it that smoky flavor. Like I say, sometimes I put some chopped shallots in it as well. And of course the honey, because I like the sweet.
Now I don't know what shallots are. They're like an onion.
Shallots is like an onion. It is.
Oh, okay.
It's just a small onion. It seems to have more of a robust flavor when you are cooking, or when you want it on a salad, or it's just it's an onion, but it just gives it a little bit more. It's a little bit stronger.
So do you know why they call it a shallot?
That I don't know. Go Google it. So
I can't stand up.
Yes. So yes, it gives off a bacon flavor. Yes, the liquid smoke it does.
Yeah.
It gives it like another thing is whenever I do cook greens, I don't put meat in my greens. I use liquid smoke. Like if you want that smoke turkey flavor.
Yeah, so to me it's like a smoky flavor. Like when you grill something and you want that grilled smoke, it's sort of kind of like that. I don't know why you said the bacon. I don't know.
Because it's almost like a bacon, like a flavor sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like a smoky.
Yeah. so yeah. But and again, I said this is the very first time I did a live. Is anything that you guys may want?
You see how she do this, right? You see how
she's like, hey, look, I found a recipe. I want to, I don't want to do. Let's see if you'll do it on a live. Drop it in the, the comments or hit Destiny up on the page and say, hey, look, I found this. Because one thing about me, I'm always finding recipes, and a recipe is you tweak it to your liking, and it's not. It's somebody else's recipe, and you might not like certain things they have in there, and we can go with it like that. Now, when you send the request and you ask me to cook it, go ahead and cash out me the money, go buy the ingredients to cook the dish. Now, I'm gonna do the dish. I'm gonna use our electricity to
go away. Listen, I always say we're on the lives, but we can sit over here at our little table we have set up. We can bend the oven and stuff, but you also have to engage and pay attention to the chat. And I always want to say, I don't want anybody ever feel ignored. Sis Roz, you made a comment. I'm not there yet, just so you know. You know me, very open, very transparent. What I thought about when I started the channel, a lot of very personal topics I didn't really go in. I don't like to describe a lot of personal things in the beginning because I'm thinking if I only have 10 subscribers, then I'm going to tell this story a lot of times. I'm talking to 10 people. Then when I get to 50, I want to tell those 50. Then 100. Then, like I'm at 300 and over 300 subscribers now. So I feel like, and I don't have a number in mind. Let me just answer that question. I don't have a number in mind, so I can't say when I get to 1,000 people, I'll start to really dig. I do talk about a lot of personal stuff. I talk about my mental health. I talk about my busy brain. I talk about my OCD, my anxiety. But some of the deeper stuff, I don't want to tell that story 100 times. And if you know any of us that have deep personal stories, sometimes it's hard to talk about stuff. You have to be in a certain mind space and a certain energy set to discuss certain things. So it's some stories I'm not going to want to tell multiple times because, somebody new dropped in or I got 1,000 extra subscribers. So yes to your question. Right now, I'm not there. Because, girl, when I talk to people personally, one-on-one, I talk about it. I talk about that story. Yes, ma'am, I do. Because it's a part of your life. It's history. It's the past, but it's a part of your life. And you can't run away from it. You can't cut it out. You can't get away from it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was, I'll tell you what her question was.
What thing you do with that is keep moving forward. Yeah. You can't drive looking in your rearview mirror. But we're going to talk about a lot of things. And one thing about this woman, she'll talk.
Say it if you want to.
I'm not gonna say because I love my teeth.
Say it if you want to.
I love my teeth.
God, you remember that saying? Oh, wait a minute. What was it? It was save your, watch your mouth, save your teeth.
Yes.
What happened? Oh, okay. It was watch your mouth, save your teeth. Yeah. That's what she gonna do right now. How in the world did you pay that any attention? I didn't even pay no attention.
It just caught my attention.
Okay. So y'all, we're gonna wrap the live up. We usually do about an hour. Sometimes we've gone a little bit over. But we don't like to drag out people's Sundays. Now, probably when we do a game, if we on here just clowning and having mad fun, we can stay longer. But again, we like to be mindful and respectful of people's time. It's just us doing something because we just doing it.
And it's football Sunday, so I'm really going to get off here and do what I'm supposed to be doing on Sunday, and that is watching my football game.
But yeah,
so I've given you my time.
Wait, hold on before you go. Energy. Wait, y'all. Let's get her around. Let's get her. Okay. Give her a round of applause because she's coming back this month to do another one of these.
Let me do my bow.
Wait, show the meal one. You took it off already?
Oh, yes, that's what if you didn't see it, go back and look at the video.
Stop being smart on my live.
Football Sunday. With me, I'm telling you, you blink, you miss me. I'm like air.
So listen, here's what we are doing. This is what she's gone. Was that your official gracefully bow out?
This is my bow out.
You gonna do your foreign speech?
My foreign speech. I'm saying goodbye now.
No, the one where you say husband. Come on, let's do our thing for him. Let's do it since you leaving. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's do the exit. Pow. Do it right, girl. Come on. Pow. That's gonna be our official exit, y'all, when we get it right. Listen. Okay, she said these Cowboys need to go. Renee said the Cowboys need to go away. And I don't know what Green Bay girl is. Is that a team? I'm a Green Bay girl. She's a Green Bay. That's Florida.
Oh, you guys know Green Bay. You guys quarterback got hurt. No, that's Wisconsin.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all season over with.
I don't know sports. Listen, she's leaving. I'm not. Give me a few more minutes. This is what I'm doing. I always try to gauge my lives and figure out what I'm going to do. I have 2 new supporters on the channel today. I always don't you go. Oh, she tell you. I hope you tell her bye because you and I still have unfinished business. I like to what am I saying? I'm trying to get what I'm saying. Oh yeah, see, I'm reading the comments and trying to stay in my head. She's talking about April approve this message. So listen, I have 2 new subscribers on here that have never done a live, and I always love to show my appreciation when you all show up. I love you to pieces, each and every one of you, for taking out your time. And so what I like to do is I'm going to focus on my giveaway quickly. I'm going to go ahead and show about 4 items. I want to keep it kind of short and simple. And I would like for Locksmith 10 and Rosalind Farmer to please pick your 2 gifts. You 2 are the chosen winners today for a giveaway. And I've understand in the past, I've had people that I know personally like, oh girl, thank you, but I won, but I don't want it. Look, a winner is a winner. I don't care that I know you, we have history or anything like that. You still are special and important. And I still give out gifts to any and everybody that I choose. I mean, the only way I can't send it to you is if you don't give me your address. But if you win, you pick something, you get a gift. So give me a quick moment. I'm going to start with Rosalind Farmer because she did pop in the live first. So, Roz, give me a moment. You were first in the live. I'm going to get you. Now, Locksmith 10. Sis, well, no, I can't say that because she may pick something you like. So, let's just do it one at a time. And give me a moment. Let me grab a few items. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm back. I ain't have to go far. I don't have my stuff too. You know what? I'll just put it on the table and then I'll just clean the table. How about that? I'll just clean it when I'm done. Y'all give me a moment. Roz, I know not you, but Locksmith, let me know what size shoe you wear because I have some sandals and I'm almost certain Rosalind's foot is bigger than all the sandals that I have. I think they're like 7, 7.5, and 8. So either one of y'all actually could drop in there if a 7, 7.5, 8 works for you. It's like, okay, we can do it. All right, y'all. Let's start with some simple items real quick. Okay, I thought so. That's what I thought. Okay. So we're going to go with Rosalind again. So I don't want y'all to both be looking at the same item and y'all both say, that's what I want. That would be crazy and unfair. So Rosalind will knock out the gifts. What's left over will show you again. This is just a little tumbler cup. It has this little glitter look in it. Really, I hate it when you're showing stuff on camera and you think you need to go left, right, and you don't. And it's just like, go straight in. There we go. So it has, now the glitter doesn't do any movement. It's just in the cup, but it's cute, solid top, just a cute little tumbler there. I have these fancy little shades and they probably got my fingerprints all over them. And of course I would clean them up before mailing them to anybody. They're blue. So if you can't tell through the camera, if it looks black, they're blue. I actually somebody won the black ones. They're blue with a gold trim. They're like the big frame shades. A lot of people get into the big frame shades as opposed to little small dainty ones. But those are up for the giveaway. There is this little makeup bag. It's still packaged. So I'm not going to take it out of the package. You know what a makeup bag is like. Just to, by the time you open it and it kind of not deflates, it's deflated, but it kind of opens up. It's just a makeup bag. This is the print, so you can kind of tell what's on it. Has little lipstick, roses, cosmetic type of stuff. And I know neither one of my sisters really wear makeup. I always say when I'm doing giveaways, when I'm showing items, think of something. If you don't see anything you like, think of something that may be a gift to somebody else. Like, oh, somebody's birthday coming up. I don't have a gift. I can get that and gift it. Things of that nature. If you got a niece, a daughter, somebody else you might want to just gift something with. And I say that so I don't have to show the gifts like 10 times. Like, okay, you didn't find that. Well, let's do it again. Let's do it again. If you don't see nothing for yourself, have somebody else in mind. This is a very small purse, very, very well made. Hear it? Very sturdy. It's very colorful. It's just like a little change purse. You ain't getting much in here. Definitely not getting a cell phone in here. But I would say like credit, debit card, money, key fob, lipstick, things of that nature. Very dainty. It has a really cool chain that goes with it because part of it has actually a chain. Excuse me. It has a really cool strap because part of the strap is a chain. So that's how that works. I'll put it together before mailing it to anybody, but part of it is cool. It's not just a solid strap. Again, I like this when you're going places that people don't want you to have really, really big bags and you just want your essentials. I think it's really cute for that. I have another tumbler of a different effect. It's got like a, what do they call it? I forgot the, it's a something when the color fades into a different color. I can't think of the name of it, but this is like a gold yellow, kind of goes into a mauve pink. There's another tumbler. And I'm going to show 2 more items, hopefully. Rod said, yes, those first 2. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. This baby's so cute. I just think she's just too cute. She's just fancy as she want to be. Hold on, let me get back in frame. I didn't even realize she had this little chain in the back, but she does. This little chain in the back. She has a texture as you, oh, this is a good look. But it doesn't make me have to get all the way in the camera. You can see the texture even back here. So, and then it has this nice little fancy. This also is made very well. Obviously, it's bigger, so you can get everything in here. Phone and everything is going up in this bag. Yeah, so now this bag is orange. I know sometimes the colors do not come across. They don't emote across the camera well because I'll show a person. People say the craziest colors. I'm like, baby, that's not what color that is. So this is orange, like orange, orange, orange. If it's not coming across the camera that way, sorry, but it is orange. I'm not going to pull this out. This is another makeup bag. It's just solid. It's just another solid makeup bag. And this is the last item I will show until Roz can oh, okay. I was gonna but you sis, what gold bag? I didn't show you no gold bag. Oh, you said tie-dye and you said gold bag, so I'm confused. No, she might be talking about this little multicolored purse. When you say tie-dye, this is the only thing I could think you could be talking about. I don't know what you talk about when you say gold. Happy early birthday, Pumpkin, because you know I'm terrible with birthdays. I'm not going to remember that, even though you're telling me. So I'm going to tell you happy birthday now. Is this what you're talking about? When you get a chance, type in the chat tie-dye. Because I don't know. I didn't show a gold bag. I showed these two as far as it's orange. Yeah, this bag. This your birthday pink. Type yes for me so I can move. Okay, boom. Remind me. Well, like I better not forget. My mind can't be that bad yet. All right. Okay, so that is Roz's gift. Do me a favor, sis, inbox, because I never ask people to put this out in public. This is a public forum when I do my lives. So private me your the best address that you're comfortable with me sending that to, and I'll get that sent off to you. And then before I start showing anything else, Locksmith 10. Did you see anything you like, sis, that I've already shown, or you want me to start over? I will for you. Let me know what you need me to do. This little blue one, let me talk about it. So it's very small. It's a little bit like the other one. You're not getting much in here. You're not getting like a large purse. But your essentials, your card, debit, credit card, money, key fob, things of that nature. If you have a small cell phone, it'll fit. But
yeah, and then when you go to church, you put your tie in that little bag and your little
Smooch talking about when you go to church, you can put your girl, get over there. You done exited off the live, so don't come back. Go away, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. So yeah, yours is cute. I have this purse in like 3 colors, maybe 2. I have a pink one. And I think I have a white one. I love this. Yes, probably. That was a giveaway. But yeah, this one is she's talking about April, go 8. So this is the one you want. And it has a crossbody strap. So you can just kind of be dainty with it and wear it cute. If you don't want any extra stuff and you just got a strap, so you can crossbody. Throw it across your shoulder. Make sure don't nobody yank you, jank you. Okay, cool. So that was easy. Y'all made the giveaway easy. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do one today or not. But again, I love to show my appreciation because you all take time out of your busy days and you pop on and entertain us while we try to entertain you. So I appreciate each and every one of you. You're welcome, Pumpkin. Make sure you do the same. Go in the inbox. You can do it on Facebook and inbox me your address that you're most comfortable with me sending the gifts to. And so, like Smooch, I'm going to get out of here because I don't really have anything else to entertain you ladies with. Now, I can talk all day long, but y'all like, whatever. Y'all like, yeah, no. So I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to say I appreciate the support. And I am out of here. And if everybody that's been on the whole time been here, Stephanie was on, Kate Thompson was on. I appreciate all of you ladies. Love you all to pieces.
Ross, happy birthday. And leftover pizza from yesterday. Smooch was out and about. She bought me some pizza, and I'm gonna eat some leftover pizza. Yep, I ate some earlier. I think I got 2 or 3 slices left, so I'm just gonna knock out that pizza the rest of the day. It won't be eggplant. I can guarantee you that. All right, y'all. Take care. Thanks. And y'all just do what you've been doing. You know, hop on every now and again. Keep supporting those videos. If you don't have time to watch, make a few comments. Like. If you know anybody bored, ain't got nothing else to do, share the link. Send some more family members over. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Oh, Renee told Ross happy birthday. That's family. Because they know they're my sisters from 2 other separate parts of the world. But bye, y'all. I'm out. End stream. Well, I'm in the stream, but it won't end. End stream. Yes, we gonna end. See you all next time.